Today we'll be looking into the history and the lore of The Last of Us video game. As we know, The Last of Us has become a mainstream franchise with the HBO series starring Pedro Pascal, garnering outstanding reviews and introduced many fans to his rich story. However, I believe that the definitive version of The Last of Us is still the game version, and Joel Miller is and always will be Troy Baker. Because of this, I wanted to dive deeper into the game's world and retell the story of The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2. Here we cover more than just Call of Duty lore, and we've covered other great stories in gaming, including the 7-hour video on the entire story of God of War. Thank you for joining me on one of the greatest gaming stories ever told. On Joel's 32nd birthday, he would arrive home pretty late to find his daughter Sarah sleeping on the couch. Sarah would wake up and she would give her dad a special gift.
Here.
What's this?
Your birthday? You kept complaining about your broken watch. So I figured, you like it?
Honey, it's
What?
nice, but I think it's stuck. It's not.
What? No. Oh, ha ha.
Where did you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good. You started helping out with the mortgage then.
Yeah, you wish.
After Sarah fell back asleep, Joel would take her upstairs to her room and lay her in her bed. Joel would head back downstairs, and sometime later he would hear some loud noises coming from the Cooper's house, his neighbors. Joel went outside to check it out, and he would see Jimmy covered in blood, and with a crazy look in his eyes, Joel tried to calm him down, but it didn't work, and Jimmy would attack Joel. After killing Jimmy, Joel would calm Sarah down, and his brother Tommy would arrive, and they would attempt to escape Austin and get far away from the city, as there had been reports that some sort of outbreak was happening, making people go insane. Joel witnesses all the horrors that are occurring all around him, and they make it to a nearby town. They are hit by a car, causing them to flip over. Joel is able to escape the wreck, but he is attacked by an infected. However, Tommy saves his life, and Joel gets Sarah out of the wrecked car, but she appears to have injured her leg. Joel picks her up and attempts to carry her to safety. Eventually, they reach a bar, and Tommy holds off the infected while Joel takes Sarah away from all the chaos. As they are fleeing, they encounter a soldier.
It's okay, baby. We're safe. We're safe. Hey, we need help.
Stop!
Please. It's my daughter. I think her leg is broken.
Stop right there!
Okay. We're not sick.
Got a couple of civilians in the outer perimeter. Please advise.
Daddy, what about Uncle Tommy?
We're gonna get you to safety and go back for him, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl. But... Yes, sir.
Somebody, we've just been through hell. Okay, we just need... Shit. Please don't. Oh, no. Sarah. Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. God. Listen to me. I know this hurts, baby. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. All right, I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby. I know it hurts. Come on, baby. Please. I know, baby. I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on. No. No. No, no. Please. Please don't. Please.
After Sarah's death, Joel was absolutely broken, and he ended up in a triage clinic alongside Tommy. Here, Joel wrestled with the idea of taking his own life due to seeing what the world had become. All the death, all the sadness, and all the families destroyed. But the one feeling he felt more than all those others was the death of his daughter. It played over and over in his mind. In the end, he was unable to take his life, and for the next few years, Joel and Tommy would become hunters, killing, torturing, and robbing people that passed by with goods, all in the name of survival. Although it was grim and a dark way of life, that is what the world had become. And as time went on, Joel and Tommy would reach Boston, and the pair's time here would be short-lived, as Tommy decided that he was done with the lifestyle that Joel had created for them. And after an argument, Tommy went his own way to to join the Fireflies, a militia group in the area led by a woman named Marlene. This left Joel completely alone for the first time in years. Joel would live in the quarantine zone in Boston, where he would work and smuggle things in and out of the zone for food rations. Eventually, he met a woman named Tess. They were very similar and decided to team up and work together. And after spending the next couple of years building up their reputation, they would work with other not too good citizens in Robert, Bill, Donovan, and others. During his time with Tess, Joe began to care for her. However, he still suffered tremendously on the inside. 20 years later, we would meet Ellie, who is sleeping in the quarantine zone of Boston. But she is woken up by her best friend Riley, who surprises Ellie at her boarding school. Riley takes Ellie to an abandoned shopping mall that has a special place in both of their hearts. The two girls play around for a bit. However, the mood changes when Riley tells Ellie that the Fireflies have assigned her to a group in a different city, and she wanted to see Ellie one last time. Ellie eventually asks Riley not to go. Riley takes her pendant off and Ellie kisses her. However, they are interrupted by a group of runners. Ellie and Riley desperately attempt to escape from the runners in the mall, and just when they think they are free, they run into a deadly issue.
I think it's clear.
Ellie. Ellie, your arm.
No.
There's some more stuff over there you can break.
What are we gonna do?
The way I see it, we got two options. Option one, you take the easy way out. It's quick and painless. I'm not a fan of option one. Two, we fight.
Fight for what? We're gonna turn into one of those things.
My vote? Let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together.
What's option 3?
Sorry. Come on. Let's get out of here.
A few weeks later, we find Joel in 2033, 20 years after the initial outbreak, and Joel is waiting for Tess as they have a job to do. However, when Tess walks in, she's all bruised up and she tells him that Robert, one of their main contractors, had betrayed them and sent them after her and Joel. This causes the pair to go after Robert. As they make their way through the quarantine zone, they find out that Marlene, the leader of the Fireflies, is also looking for Robert. Due to this, they feel like something sketchy is going on, and when they reach Robert, things get a little out of hand.
All right. God damn it!
We missed you.
Look, whatever it is you heard, it ain't true, okay? I just want to
The
say...
guns. You want to tell us where the guns are?
Yeah, sure, but it's complicated. All right. Look, all right, just hear me out on this. I got... Fuck. Stop! Oh.
Quit your squirming. You were saying?
I sold him.
Excuse me.
I didn't have much of a choice. I owed someone.
You owed us. I'd say you bet on the wrong horse.
I just need more time. Just, give me a week.
You know, I might have done that if you hadn't tried to fucking kill me.
Come on, it won't
Who
like
has
that.
our guns?
I can't. Just give me a couple.
Who has our guns?
It's the Fireflies. I owed the Fireflies.
What?
They're basically all dead. We can just go in there, finish them off. We get the guns. What do you say? Come on. Yeah, fuck those Fireflies. Let's go get them.
That is a stupid idea.
After killing Robert, Marlene shows up, wounded, and offers Joel and Tess their guns as long as they do a favor for her. Joel is dismissive about this as he doesn't trust her, and he doesn't want to work with her. Marlene needs something smuggled out of the city, and they eventually come to a sort of agreement, and they head for Marlene's safe house, where they find the package.
The fuck away from her!
Hey! Let her go.
You're recruiting kind of young, aren't you?
She's not one of mine.
Oh, shit. What happened?
Don't worry, this is fixable. I got his help. But I can't come with you.
Well, then I'm staying.
Ellie, we won't get another shot at this.
Hey, we're smuggling her?
There's a crew of Fireflies that'll meet you at the Capitol building.
That's not exactly close.
You're capable. You hand her off, come back, the weapons are yours. Double what Robert sold me.
Speaking of which, where are they?
Back in our camp.
We're not smuggling shit until I see them.
You'll follow me. You can verify the weapons. I can get patched up. But she's not crossing to that part of town. I want Joel to watch over her.
Whoa, I don't think that's
Bullshit,
the
I'm not
best
Ellie.
idea.
with him. How do you know them?
I was close with his brother, Tommy. Said if I was ever in a jam, I could rely on him.
Was that before or after he left your little militia group?
He left you, too. He was a good man.
I could just take her to the North Tunnel and wait for me there.
Jesus Christ.
Just cargo, Joel.
No more talking. You'll be fine. Now go with him.
Don't take long. And you, stay close. Let's go.
Joel goes back to his apartment and takes Ellie with him. However, Joel can't help but think of Sarah while conversing with Ellie. However, he knows Ellie is no Sarah, and once they reach the apartment, Joel rests on the couch to pass the time.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside. Look how dark it is. Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
What on earth do the Fireflies want with you?
Hey. Sorry it took so long. Soldiers fucking everywhere.
How's Marlene?
She'll make it. Gotta sell the merchandise. It's a lot. Wanna do this?
Yeah.
Let's go.
On their way out of the city, they are captured by a patrol, and they begin to check them for the virus. Ellie suddenly attacks one of the guards, causing Joel and Tess to kill them. During this, Joel and Tess find out that Ellie is infected, and while Joel contemplates returning inside the city, Ellie tells them that she got bit weeks ago, and that nothing happened. Before they decide what to do next, they hear a patrol nearby, so the three decide to make a run for it. And during this, Tess tries to convince Joel that maybe Ellie is telling the truth, and they should at least get her to the Capitol building. Joel doesn't believe that nonsense, but he is willing to help Tess, and while making their way to the Capitol building, they are attacked by a couple of runners. However, they manage to fight them off and make it to the rooftop of some of the buildings nearby.
Now watch your step as you're going up, because it's going to be a little... So is that everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out. But man, can't deny that view.
Come on, this way. Hey, let's pick it up.
During the small encounter, Joel looks down at his watch because as hard as he wants to fight it, Ellie is bringing up memories of Sarah that he hadn't had in 2 decades. Once they finally reach the Capitol building, they find the team of fireflies that were supposed to take Ellie all dead, causing Tess to go into a panic. Joel tries to bring her back, but she reveals to him that she's running out of time.
What are we doing here? This is not us.
What do you know about us? About me?
I know that you are smarter than this.
Really? Guess what? We're shitty people, Joel. It's been that way for a long time.
No, we are survivors.
This is our chance.
It is over, Tess! Now, we tried. Let's just go home.
I'm not going anywhere. This is my last stop.
What?
Our luck had to run out sooner or later.
You going on?
No, don't! Don't touch me.
Holy shit. She's infected.
Joel,
Let me see.
I didn't mean for this.
Show it to me. Oh, Christ.
Oops, right? Give me your arm. This was 3 weeks. I was bitten an hour ago, and it's already worse. This is fucking real, Joel. You've got to get this girl to Tommy's. He used to run with this crew. He'll know where to go.
No. That was your crusade. I am not doing that.
Yes, you are. Look, there's enough here that you have to feel some sort of obligation to me, so you get her to Tommy's. They're here.
Damn it.
I can buy you some time, but you have to run.
You want us to just leave you here?
Yes.
There is no way that...
I will not turn into one of those things. Come on. Make this easy for me.
I can find...
No, just go! Just fucking go.
Ellie,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this.
get a move on.
Weapons and come out with your hands up!
Joel and Ellie make a run for it and eventually end up in a train station filled with infected. Joel is shocked to see Ellie breathe in infected spores without a mask. This makes Joel believe Ellie's immunity, and he fights his way out of the train station as he needs to figure out what to do next.
Hey, look, about Tess. I don't even know what...
Here's how this thing's gonna play out. You don't bring up Tess. Ever. Matter of fact, we just keep our histories to ourselves. Secondly, don't tell anybody about your condition. They think you're crazy, they'll try to kill you. And lastly, you do what I say when I say it. We clear?
Sure.
Repeat it.
What you say goes.
Good. Now there's a town a few miles north of here. There's a fella there that owes me some favors. Good chance he could get us a car.
Okay.
Let's get a move on.
After arriving in Bill's town, they face infected, runners, booby traps, and more until they finally run into Bill, who saves Joel from a trap that he was stuck in. They make it into one of Bill's safe rooms nearby, and Joel explains to him that he needs his help getting a car. Bill is angry and doesn't really want to help Joel, as he is going through his own troubles. Eventually, Bill agrees, and they head to find a battery nearby. They quickly stop at Bill's church, where they stock up on weaponry, and then they head out to get the battery. When they reach the location of the supposed battery, it turns out that it is missing, so they seek refuge in a house nearby.
Inside the house now.
So that worked out well. Okay, I'll go check out this side of the house.
Bill?
Somebody had the same idea. They stole my shit.
Well then, what the hell is plan B?
You ought to be thankful you're still drawing breath. That was plan A, B, C, all the way to fucking Z.
And furthermore, tell Tess that she could take this job.
Don't you bring Tess
She
into
can
this.
shove it
This
right
has
up her
nothing to
twat.
do with... Jesus. What, you know this guy or something?
Frank.
Who the hell's Frank?
He was my partner. He's the only idiot that would wear a shirt like that. He's got bites. Here. And
I reckon he didn't want to turn, so he...
yeah, I guess not. Well, fuck him.
Look what I found. It's got some juice in it.
That's my battery. That fucking asshole. Get out. Get out.
Okay. Jeez.
Battery's drained, but cells are alive.
Meaning?
Meaning, we push it, get it started, and the alternator will recharge the battery.
Is that your guess?
Look, you wanted a plan B. This is as good as it gets.
They eventually get the truck running, and Joel thanks Bill one last time.
Bill, about your buddy back there, that's a tough deal. And
We square.
we're square.
And get the fuck out of my town.
Joel begins to drive, and hours go by before Ellie wakes up, and once she does, they begin to talk a bit.
Hey, what happened to sleeping?
Okay, I know it doesn't look like it, but this here is not a bad read. Only one problem. Right there. To be continued. I hate cliffhangers.
Where did you get that?
Back at Bill's. I mean, all this stuff was just lying there.
What else did you get?
Well, here. This make you all nostalgic?
You know, that is actually before my time. That is a winner, though.
Well, better than nothing. Oh, I'm sure your friend will be missing this tonight. It's light on the reading, but it's got some interesting photos.
Now, Ellie, that ain't for kids.
Whoa! How the hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of that.
Well, hold your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Oh, why are these all stuck together? I'm just fucking with you. Bye-bye, dude. You know what? This isn't that bad.
Why don't you try to get some sleep? All right.
I'm not even tired.
Eventually, Ellie falls asleep, and Joel reaches a divided highway, and the road that he's supposed to go on is blocked off, and the exit to the city of Pittsburgh is open. However, Joel is weary of the dangers it could bring going through the city. He makes a tough decision, but in the end, he decides to cut through Pittsburgh. While making their way through the city, a man blocks them and begins to ask for help. Joel immediately knows this is a hunter, as he used similar tactics in the past. Joel orders Ellie to put on a seatbelt as he attempts to run the man over. However, they are hit by a truck and they crash into a medicine store. When Joel comes to, he saves Ellie from the hunters and kills every single one. Once they regroup, they begin to traverse the city on foot, and they encounter many infected, hunters, and dead bodies, indicating that these hunters did not only rob folk, but also ate them. Knowing how dangerous it was, Joel tried to get Ellie and himself out of there fast. However, Joel and Ellie would be separated when Joel falls down an elevator shaft, but Joel would quickly fight his way back up to Ellie. However, he would be ambushed by a hunter and almost lose his life.
I shot the hell out of that guy, huh?
Yeah, you sure did.
I feel sick.
And you just hang back like I told you to.
Well, you're glad I didn't, right?
I'm glad I didn't get my head blown off by a goddamn kid.
You know what? No. How about, hey, Ellie, I know it wasn't easy, but it was either him or me. Thanks for saving my ass. You got anything like that for me, Joel?
We gotta get going.
Lead the way.
Sometime later, the pair ran into a group of hunters and Joel decided to go down alone, while Ellie provided him with cover with a rifle. Ellie tells Joel that she's never fired a real one before, but Joel teaches her how and he thanks her for saving his life earlier before heading down.
And just so we're clear about back there, it was either him or me.
You're welcome.
After clearing the hunters group, Joel gives Ellie a small pistol to keep her safe in case of an emergency. They continue to move through Pittsburgh and they eventually run into another pair of survivors named Sam and Henry. Joel almost kills Sam due to his distrust of strangers, but when the brothers reveal that they are looking for a way out of Pittsburgh, Ellie insists that they work together, and Joel reluctantly agrees. Once they reach a safe place, Joel and Sam begin to talk.
Look at these sons of bitches. Every day they congregate down there, guarding that damn bridge. Come nighttime, it's down to a skeleton crew. After sunset, that's our window. Most of them gone, sneak right past them.
That could work.
Oh, it'll work. It'll definitely work. Wow.
Oh
All right, ready?
Ow.
A blueberry hurt you?
It's been a while since that boy even cracked a smile. She doesn't seem bothered by all this.
So where were you heading?
Heard the Fireflies are based out west somewhere. We're gonna join up with them. Something funny?
Oh, it just seems like there's a lot of people putting their stock on the Fireflies these days.
Yeah, maybe there's a reason for that.
So you don't know where they are, and you're just gonna drag him across the country to find them?
I tell you what, how about I worry about my brother, you worry about your girl.
Easy. We're looking for the Fireflies, too.
This is us. There's an abandoned military radio station just outside the city. Any survivors from our group, they're supposed to meet us there tomorrow. You and your girl, you want to join us? It goes down tonight.
I guess we best rest up then.
They make their way through the bridge, but things go south. Sam and Henry abandon Joel and Ellie. This leads to Ellie jumping off of the bridge, which causes Joel to jump down and save her. However, Joel was knocked unconscious, and when he came to, Sam and Henry were there.
Henry! He's awake!
Hey, you. We're alive. Okay.
See? What'd I tell you, huh? He's good. Everything's fine.
You know, Sam's the one who spotted you. You guys are taking quite a bit of water. What's wrong?
Henry!
Get back,
Hey,
son!
hey. He's pissed, but he's not gonna do anything.
You sure about that?
Stop!
Joel?
He left us to die out there.
No, you had a good chance of making it, and you did. But coming back for you meant putting him at risk. Stay back. If it was the other way around, would you have come back for us? I saved you.
He saved me too. We would have drowned.
It's fine, I'm okay. You know, for what it's worth, I'm really glad we spotted you. Now, that radio tower, it's on the other side of this cliff. Okay? Place is gonna be full of supplies. You're gonna be really happy you didn't kill me.
They make their way through the suburbs and sewers until reaching a small neighborhood, which turns out to be full of hunters and infected. They are able to escape and eventually rest in a home before setting out to the radio tower. Joel and Sam continue to talk a bit more before eventually falling asleep.
Well, it's safe to say those two have officially bonded. What are you doing?
Taking stock of all the food we found today.
I see. And how are we doing on canned peaches?
Did Henry send you?
No. Why would Henry send me?
To make sure I'm not fucking up somehow.
I'd say we all did pretty good back there. Especially you. Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay. Well, have a good night.
How is it that you're never scared?
Who says that I'm not?
What are you scared of?
Let's see. Scorpions are pretty creepy. Being by myself. I'm scared of ending up alone. What about you?
Those things out there. What if the people are still inside? What if they're trapped in there without any control of their body? Scared of that happening to me.
Okay. First of all, we're a team now. Okay, we're gonna help each other out. And second, they might still look like people, but that person is not in there anymore.
Henry says that they've moved on. That they're with their families, like in heaven. Do you think that's true?
I go back and forth. I mean, I'd like to believe it.
But you don't.
I guess not.
Yeah. Me neither.
Oh. All the serious talk. I almost forgot. There. If he doesn't know about it, he can't take it away. All right. I'm pooped. I'll see you tomorrow.
When Joel wakes up, he begins to prep for the day. And when Ellie wakes up, she tells him that she's gonna go check in on Henry.
Sam?
What the hell? Shit, he's turning! That's my fucking brother! Screw it!
Shit!
Ellie? Ellie, are you all right?
Oh my god.
Sam?
Oh no.
Sam? Henry? Ellie, stay there. Henry? What have you done? I'm gonna get that gun from you, okay? Oh, okay, easy. It's your fault. This is nobody's fault, Henry. It's all your fault! Henry! Henry, no!
Oh my god.
After the horrors of Pittsburgh, Joel and Ellie would continue on their path, and they would eventually make it to a big gate.
He's my goddamn brother.
Tommy.
Holy shit.
How you doing, baby brother?
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Let me look at you. You get fucking old.
Easy. It's going to happen to you, too.
This is Maria. Be nice to her. She sort of runs things around here.
Ma'am, thanks for not blowing my head off.
Would have been embarrassing, considering you're my brother-in-law.
We all gotta get wrangled up at some point.
Ellie, right?
Yeah.
What brings you through here?
It's kind of a long story.
After reuniting with Tommy, Joel tells his younger brother that he needs him to finish the journey and take over delivering Ellie to the Fireflies. This, however, causes a huge argument between both as old wounds would open up. However, they were interrupted by bandits, and after clearing them, Joel and Tommy made their way to find Maria and Ellie. After seeing how much Joel was beginning to care for Ellie, Tommy would agree to take her and inform his wife. However, she was angry and sad at the fact that she could very likely lose Tommy on this journey. However, Ellie would hear of this and she would steal a horse and try to run away. Eventually, Joel and Tommy tracked her down into an abandoned home.
Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys? Movies? Deciding which shirt goes with which skirt? It's bizarre.
Get up. We're leaving. Come on.
And if I say no?
Do you even realize what your life means? Huh? Running off like that, putting yourself at risk? It's pretty goddamn stupid.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed with each other then.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area.
Oh, fuck that.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
you are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad. And we are going our separate ways.
Get it together. We're not alone.
Although their argument was cut short, it stung enough to leave Ellie incredibly sad. However, Joel felt it too, and on the ride back to Jackson, Joel couldn't help but feel for Ellie and accept that he was caring for her more. Although he didn't say it, his actions showed it.
There she is. Kids will be watching movies tonight.
Where is this lab of theirs?
It's all the way out, University of Eastern Colorado.
Go Bighorns. Ellie, get off your horse. Give it on back to Tommy. I'm gonna hang on to this fella, if that's all right with you. Go on, don't make me repeat myself.
What are you doing?
Your wife kind of scares me. I don't want her coming after me.
Sorry for stealing your horse.
Look, come back to town. Let's discuss it at least.
You know me, my mind's all made up. University, Eastern Colorado. How do I find this lab?
It's in the science building. Looks like a giant mirror. You can't miss it.
Take care of that wife of yours.
There's a place for you here. You know?
You good?
I'm good.
Adios, little brother.
A few weeks later, they reach the university and head inside to find the Fireflies. However, they are no longer there, as they have apparently moved to Salt Lake City to continue their research there. Joel and Ellie plan to make their way to Utah. However, they are ambushed by some bandits, which leads to Joel receiving a gruesome injury. After escaping the ambush, Joel falls off the horse, and Ellie tries to wake him desperately. Eventually, she was able to take him to a safe house and watch over him during winter until he fully recovered. Ellie would make runs outside to hunt for animals, to feed herself, and to feed Joel. Joel would be out for a while, and one day Ellie returned with some medicine for him.
So am I. Women and children, all very hungry too.
Well, maybe we could trade you for some of that meat there. What do you need? Weapons? Ammo? Clothes?
Medicine! Do you have any antibiotics?
We do. Back at the camp. You're welcome to follow us
I'm
back.
not following you anywhere. Buddy boy can go get it. He comes back with what I need. The deer is all yours. Anyone else shows up...
You put one right between my eyes.
That's right.
No such thing as luck. Now, you see, I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Sure.
I do. And I can prove it to you. Now, this winter, that's been especially cruel. A few weeks back, I sent a group of men out to a nearby town to look for food. Only a few came back. They said that the others had been slaughtered by a crazy man. And get this, he's a crazy man traveling with a little girl. You see, everything happens for a reason. Don't get upset. It's not your fault. I'm just a kid. James, lower the gun.
No way, David. I'm not gonna let her go.
Lower the gun. Now give her the medicine.
The others won't be happy about this.
Yeah, well, that's not your concern.
Move the fuck out of the way.
You won't survive long out there. I can protect you.
No, thanks. Oh, fuck. They tracked me. I'm gonna draw them away from here. I'll come back for you.
On the contrary, I've been quite honest with you. Now I think it's your turn. It's the only way I'm going to be able to convince the others.
Convince them of what?
That you can come around. You have heart. You're loyal. And you're special.
Oh.
However, when Joel finally came to, Ellie was gone, and he woke up and began to look for her outside. He ran into some bandits and captured them. As he began to interrogate them on Ellie's whereabouts, Joel went to find David in his camp, as he hoped to reach Ellie soon. Joel cared for nothing at this point but to get Ellie back safely. Joel would kill many of David's men and eventually find Ellie inside of a burning restaurant.
Stop! Stop!
Fucking touch me!
It's me! It's me! It's me! Look! Look! It's me.
He tried to...
Oh, baby girl. It's okay. It's okay.
No.
It's okay.
A few weeks later, Joel and Ellie would reach Utah, and Joel began to tell Ellie that maybe they didn't need to go through with the journey, and maybe heading back to Jackson with Tommy was the best thing. Joel at this point felt things he hadn't in 2 decades. He felt like a father again, and his love for Ellie began to grow. However, Ellie would tell Joel that she wanted to finish the journey and help the Fireflies. She didn't want everything they went through to be for nothing. As Joel and Ellie were crossing a tunnel on their way to meet the Fireflies, they run into some trouble and Ellie is knocked out. Joel desperately tries to save her, but he is knocked out by members of the Fireflies. The Fireflies would take Joel and Ellie inside of the hospital and separate them. Joel is laid in a room alone, while Ellie is taken away and prepped for surgery. During this, Ellie is given anesthesia and she remains asleep. Marlene heads over to talk to the doctor who will be doing the surgery on Ellie, and he gives her some unpleasant news.
She's a child, not some petri dish.
You think I don't... I'm aware of the situation.
And you're okay with killing her?
No, I'm okay with developing a vaccine that'll help save millions of lives. How many Fireflies have died for less?
That was their choice. Are you asking me? Or are you telling me this is how it's gonna be?
I am begging you to buy in.
And what if this was Abby?
Look, everything that we've been fighting for, all the sacrifices, all of the horrific, all of that is justified with this one act.
If this was your daughter, what would you do?
Abby.
I'll buy you some dinner.
Thank you, sweetheart. Look, Marlene.
Do it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go tell Joel.
Why?
He traveled across the country with her. He has a right to know. Good luck with your surgery.
When Joel wakes up, Marlene is there to greet him and tells him that his job is now done and he no longer needs to see Ellie. This confuses and angers Joel.
You don't have to worry about her anymore. We'll take care.
I worry. Just let me see her, please.
You can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
The hell do you mean, surgery?
The doctors tell me the Cordyceps, the growth inside her, has somehow mutated. It's why she's immune. Once they remove it, they'll be able to reverse engineer a vaccine. A vaccine.
But it grows all over the brain.
It does.
Find someone else.
There is no one else.
Listen, you were gonna show me where...
Stop. I get it. But whatever it is you think you're going through right now is nothing to what I have been through. I knew her since she was born. I promised her mother I would look after her.
Then why are you letting this happen?
Because this isn't about me, or even her. There is no other choice here.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that bullshit.
March him out of here. He tries anything, shoot him.
As Joel is being walked out, he realizes that he needs to save Ellie. as this journey they took together meant so much more to him than he ever realized it would. Joe would kill the guard and kill every single firefly that stood in his way inside of that hospital. Eventually, Joe would reach Ellie in the surgery room and kill the doctor who performed the operation, as he tried to stop Joe. However, this act of violence meant so much more than he realized at the time. Joe would take Ellie and head for an exit. Moments later, Abby would return to the operations room to check in on her father. However, she would find him dead.
Is he still in the fucking building?
Is it?
Abby.
No!
Abby, don't look.
Dad! Dad! No! No! No!
Joe would run into Marlene in the parking lot as she tried to stop him from dooming humanity.
You can't save her. Even if you get her out of here, then what? How long before she's torn to pieces by a pack of clickers? That is, if she hasn't been raped and murdered first.
It ain't for you to decide.
It's what she'd want. And you know it. Look. You can still do the right thing here. She won't feel anything.
What the hell am I wearing?
Just take it easy. Drugs are still wearing off.
What happened?
We found the fireflies. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you, Ellie. People that are immune. There's dozens, actually. Ain't done them a damn bit of good, neither. They've stopped looking for a cure. I'm taking us home. I'm sorry.
Wait! Let me go. Please.
You just come after her.
After killing Marlene, Joe would take Ellie back to Jackson and look to put everything behind them. A few days later, when they made it back to Jackson, Ellie confronts Joel about the truth.
Back in Boston? Back when I was bitten? I wasn't alone. My best friend was there. And she got bit too. We didn't know what to do. So, she says, let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together. I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
You don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And no matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear to me. Swear to me that everything that you've said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
A few weeks pass after the events in Utah, and Joel and Ellie would be integrated into the community in Jackson. And during a patrol out with Tommy, Joel would tell him what truly happened in St. Mary's Hospital. After this, Joel and Tommy would head back to Jackson, and Tommy would tell Joel that he would keep his secret no matter what. Later that night, Joel would visit Ellie, who lives in the garage located on the back of Joel's house in Jackson. This way, Ellie can get some privacy. Joel would gift Ellie a guitar and promise to teach her how to play, which was a promise that he made during their journey a few months back. Joel would sing a song for Ellie, and after this, he would say goodbye for the night.
Do you remember the joke?
What is the downside to eating a clock? It's time-consuming.
That's so dumb.
Yeah. Good night, kiddo.
On the other side of the coin, Abby and Ellie's life would now be forever intertwined, and Abby, alongside those surviving Fireflies, would flee to Seattle to join up with the WLF, which stands for the Washington Liberation Front. And in Seattle, they would become even more ruthless, and Abby would develop a relationship with Owen. But her obsession with getting revenge for her father and the Fireflies by killing Joel took over her, and over the next few years, Abby would train, and her sole focus would be on Joel. She would look for leads in anything that would lead her to her father's killer. As for Ellie and Joel, the next few years would be rocky, due to Ellie's doubts of what really occurred in Utah. However, Joel would continue to be there for Ellie and teach her how to swim, play the guitar, as well as show her even more skills in how to deal with infected, bloaters, and improve her skills with a gun. Joel's relationship with Tommy would also improve greatly, and the two would go out patrolling on a regular basis, with Joel having more stability than he had in the years prior. He would pick up carpentry again and spend a lot of his free time creating new art. Joel cared for Ellie so much at this point, and he clearly viewed her as his daughter. For Ellie's 15th birthday, Joel had a special day planned, and he took her to an abandoned museum so she could see the dinosaurs and journey into space.
Could you imagine just...
Happy birthday, kiddo.
What is this?
This is a thing that took a mighty effort to find. Take it. Close your eyes. It'll be worth it.
Okay.
Seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, we have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
You're welcome, kiddo. What do you say we keep looking around, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Hey. Welcome to Earth.
After this, Ellie and Joel would continue to explore, and eventually Ellie would get trapped inside an exhibition. And when Joel finally reached her, Ellie was found staring at a Firefly insignia with the letters Liars underneath. This ruined Ellie's day, and more doubt began to creep in her mind. Joel took Ellie out of there, and the two would head back to Jackson. About a year or two later, Joel and Tommy took Ellie out on a patrol where they stopped by a ski lodge, and Ellie and Joel went out to a nearby music store to find new strings for Ellie's guitar. And during this, Ellie showed some resentment towards Joel. She was being cold towards him, and all this escalated when Joel and Ellie found the body of two teenagers that left Jackson a few months earlier. And a letter next to them read that they had become infected and they were going to off themselves. Ellie got angry as this reminded her of Utah, as she wished that there was a cure. After this, they returned back to Jackson, but Ellie needed to learn the truth, and so she went back to Utah one night and headed back to St. Mary's Hospital. She left a note for Joel, who found it and headed after her. However, Ellie found a tape recording confirming what she feared for years.
Cole found someone else that's immune. It made no difference. Because the only person...
Ellie! What were you thinking? Running off in the middle of the night like that. You talk to me. You don't just leave me a goddamn note.
Tell me what happened here. If you lie to me one more time, I'm gone. You will never see me again. But if you tell me the truth, I'll go back to Jackson. No matter what it is. Joel.
Making a vaccine would have killed you. So I stopped them.
Oh my God. Don't you fucking touch me! I'll go back. But we're done.
After the pair returned to Jackson, things would never be the same for Joel and Ellie, as their relationship would seemingly be broken, and Ellie would ignore Joel for years. However, Joel continued to look after her and make sure that she got the safe patrols, and he effectively watched out for her from afar. And in March of 2038, Ellie would attend a dance in Jackson. However, during this dance, Ellie and Dina kissed, which angered one of the guests.
Hey, this is a family event.
Sorry.
Remember next time there's kids around.
Yeah, like you're setting such a great example.
Oh, just what this town needs. Another loudmouth dyke.
The fuck did you just say?
Ellie,
Hey.
Ellie, don't.
Get the hell out of here.
Get your hands off me.
Hey!
Enough. Come on, you. Let's go for a walk.
What about them?
You worry about yourself.
Let's get you some fresh air.
You all right, kiddo?
What is wrong with you?
He had no right.
And you do? I don't need your fucking help, Joel.
Joel would leave the dance and head back home. The next morning, Ellie would be awakened by Jesse, which was Dina's ex-boyfriend and a very close friend of Ellie's. They would meet up with Dina and prepare to go out on patrol and relieve Joel and Tommy of their patrolling duties. However, Abby and her group, which consisted of Owen, Mel, Manny, and others, would be staying in a lodge near Jackson, as Abby had finally found a lead on Tommy and Joel. Abby would meet with Owen, and for reference, the pair are no longer together, and Owen now dates Mel. Anyways, back to the story. Owen seemed skeptical about heading into Jackson to find Joel, as the settlement seemed really big, and he thought it would be smart to just let things go. Abby and Owen would get into an argument because of this, and Owen would leave. Abby would head down to get a closer look at Jackson, and during this, a huge blizzard was passing through, and Abby ran into an infected horde. As she tried to escape, she is eventually pinned down, but before she could be bitten and killed, she would be saved by Joel and Tommy, who were looking for shelter from the storm. With the horde and the blizzard on their backs, Abby tells Joel and Tommy about a nearby lodge where she's staying at, and she tells them that they can find shelter until the storm passed. Joel and Tommy make their way there, and they head inside of the lodge. While this is going on, Ellie and Dina head inside a hideout from a former Jackson resident. The two talk about what happened the night before, and they eventually sleep together. However, they are interrupted by Jesse, who informs them that Joel and Tommy may be in trouble because they never made it to the lookout where they were meant to be relieved. The trio would split up and search for Joel and Tommy. Meanwhile, Joel and Tommy introduce themselves to their new acquaintances.
We're good. Thanks.
Yeah. Can I talk to you for a minute?
You want to get those saddles off?
No, it's all right. We'll just ride out the storm and get out of here.
Oh, got any brushes or towel or anything?
You are nothing but lucky.
You have no idea.
How'd y'all get electricity in here?
Where the fuck have you been?
There are solar panels on the roof.
Who are these people?
How long y'all been here?
Since yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yep.
What are y'all doing out this way?
Just passing through. You two live nearby?
We do. A few hours down the hill. Y'all should come back with us, restock before you head out.
Appreciate it. I'm Mel, by the way.
Tommy. This is my brother.
Joe. Y'all act like you heard of us or something.
Because they have.
Laura? All clear?
He's out. Put him against the wall.
Tommy! Get off me! Get off me!
Puta madre.
Joel Miller.
Who are you?
Guess.
Why don't you say whatever speech you got rehearsed? Get this over with.
Tourniquet his leg. Do it.
Don't you fucking move. God! Damn it!
Clear out. Stupid old man. You don't get to rush this.
Ellie would find the lodge sometime later and sneak inside.
Put her down! Get off me! Get her hand! Get the fuck off me!
Bitch! You got her! Look, you got her! Okay?
You're gonna fucking die!
What's going on?
Let him go!
Who is that?
Let him
She
go!
snuck in.
Why aren't you posted up outside?
We didn't think anyone was gonna show up.
The hell did you expect? We gotta get out of here before the whole town's on top of us. You're done.
You want what I want, right?
End it. Now.
Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up. Please stop. Please don't shoot. Joel, please get up. No! I'll fucking kill you. Fucking kill you. Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up. Please stop. Please don't shoot. Joel, please get up.
Pretty hell, pendejo.
I'll fucking kill you.
Whoa, what are you doing? Manny.
Cleaning up.
No. We're here for him. That's it.
It's too risky to leave them alive.
Too fucking bad.
He's right. We can't have loose ends.
We killed them. We're no better than he was. They didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, look at my face.
Fuck your face. You should have been guarding the upstairs like I told you to. Move! Back up.
Calm down.
Or what? Back the fuck up!
Calm down!
Garden! You gonna shoot me?
Stop!
We're done.
When Ellie woke up, she would be consoled by Dina, and they would be moved back to Jackson. Joel would be buried, and Ellie would talk with Tommy, as Ellie now wanted vengeance for Joel's death. Tommy tried to talk Ellie out of it, and they would eventually settle on allowing Tommy to talk to Maria before any decision would be made. A few hours later, Ellie is informed by Maria that Tommy left for Seattle to hunt down Joel's killer on his own. Ellie would be granted permission by Maria to take one horse, and her and Dina would leave Jackson and follow Tommy's trail, and kill the people responsible for killing Joel. A few days pass and it is now April. Ellie and Dina make it to the outskirts of Seattle and they fight their way through members of the WLF. During this time, Ellie is captured, but she manages to escape and kills one of Abby's friends, Jordan. She later finds out that Tommy has already tortured and killed Nick, another one of Abby's friends, that was present during Joel's death. Ellie and Dina would continue to follow Tommy's trail, and eventually they would encounter Leah, who was killed by a group of cult members called the Seraphites. After looting her corpse for information on Abby and her whereabouts, Ellie would find a picture of the group that killed Joel, and she would recognize Joel's killer as Abby. Soon after this, Ellie and Dina would run into an infected horde inside of a subway station. During their escape, Ellie's mask would break, and it would scare Dina as she didn't know that Ellie was immune.
I'm not infected! I'm immune! I'm not coughing, do you see? Fuck. Dina. Shit. Can you run?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's fucking go!
After the two of them got back to safety, they found a hideout inside of an old theater. Ellie reveals here her immunity to Dina, and Dina reveals to her that she is pregnant, causing a massive argument between the two.
I think I'm pregnant.
What? Don't worry, it's not yours.
What are we supposed to do now?
Nothing. I just need to rest for a second.
Are you fucking kidding me? How long have you known?
I was late a few weeks ago.
A few weeks? We could have still turned back.
Well, I didn't know. I wasn't sure, okay? I didn't want to be a burden.
Well, you're a burden now, aren't you? I'm gonna make sure this place is secured.
During the same day, Abby would wake up from a nightmare about her father, as she is still dealing with the loss, even after taking her revenge. Abby is greeted by Manny, who informs her that they must get ready for a mission, as Isaac, their leader, has given new orders for them. Abby, alongside Manny and Mel, are ambushed by Seraphites while out patrolling, and they are outnumbered, but backup arrives and saves them. They are told to meet with Isaac as he has new orders for the pair. Abby and Manny meet with the WLF's leader, Isaac, at the forward operating base, who informs the pair that he wants them to lead the WLF forces in an all-out attack on the Seraphites' island. However, Abby refuses to do this.
There's a big storm a few days out. We're gonna use it to mask our approach. You two are gonna lead the first wave. Pick your squads, start prepping.
I want Owen. When are he and Danny getting back?
Who talked, Nora? No secrets between the Salt Lake crew, huh?
Is Owen okay?
As far as I know.
Then why didn't you send a search party after him?
He shot Danny. Apparently to protect some scar.
It's bullshit.
Excuse me?
That's not Owen. You got it wrong.
You're saying Danny used his last breath to lie to me?
Sir, people hear that story. Owen's dead. Anyone who finds him, they'll gun him down for sport.
Then I suggest you all stop gossiping about it.
Let me go after him. I'll walk him back in. We'll get to the bottom.
No.
You said yourself the storm's a few days.
No. We've only got one shot at this. And this is bigger than any of us. Definitely bigger than Owen. If he turns up, then fine. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And we'll get to the bottom of it. I need you, Abby. Yeah?
Do this. Since Isaac doesn't grant her permission, Abby would later flee the base in search for Owen. She thinks that Owen may be hiding in an old aquarium that they used to hide out when they first arrived in Seattle. On the way to the aquarium, a Seraphite patrol ambushes Abby and captures her. As she is facing death, she is saved by two young Seraphites named Lev and Yara, who are on the run for not following Seraphite tradition. During the escape, Yara would break her arm, and Abby would help take both Lev and Yara to an abandoned trailer where she decided that they would go their separate ways.
Come help me with this. Hey, it just needs to be said. Okay. You know how to do that?
Cut that into strips. Lean back.
Okay.
I'm gonna move it, okay? You ready?
What's your name?
Abby. Thanks for cutting me down. This area gets a lot of traffic. Whatever shape she's in, we need to get out of here by tomorrow.
We'll be fine.
She would reach the aquarium and she would find Owen.
Isaac sends you after me.
He didn't. What is all this?
Gotta take her apart if I'm gonna fix her back up.
I see.
Want some?
Pass.
Suit yourself.
Danny's dead.
Figured.
You want to tell me what happened?
We were cleaning out a small camp. It's just a couple scars, and I hit this one on the head hard. And he goes down, and his weapon's right there. And he doesn't go for it. Instead, he turns to me. And he's old and tired. He was just ready. I've killed a lot of scars. And, I couldn't do it. Of course, Danny gets in my fucking face about it. I told him I'm done. He can do it himself if he wants. And he points his fucking gun at me. So I grab it, and then... First, I didn't even know which one of us was shot.
You defended yourself.
Stop.
I can fix this. I'll talk to Isaac.
I am tired, Abby. I don't want to fight over land that I don't give a fuck about anymore. I'm going to Santa Barbara.
To chase a rumor?
I've heard it more than once.
The Fireflies aren't regrouping. They're gone.
It's a lead. I gotta see it through.
What about Mel?
She'll be safe here.
Okay. We'll talk in the morning when you're sober.
Don't do that.
Do what?
Treat me like I'm fucking insane. You feel the same way.
If the Fireflies are in Santa Barbara, I go the opposite fucking direction. What?
Nothing.
Sorry I grew up. You should try it.
Oh yeah? How do I do that, Happy? Should I go find the people that killed my family? Cut into them? I could torture them until they're crying, you know? Abby.
After their intense night, Abby would wake up from a nightmare and she realized that she must return to help Lev and Yara. The following day, Dina would repair an old Phaedra radio station and use it to track sightings by the WLF of a trespasser in Hillcrest. Assuming it's Tommy, Ellie heads to Hillcrest alone to help him. However, once she gets there, she realizes that it's actually Jesse who was sighted and not Tommy.
What the hell are you doing here?
I think I'd let you do this on your own.
Jesse,
Where's Dina?
she's safe. She's just sick.
What kind of sick?
She's fine.
Christ, there's a lot of them.
Ellie and Jesse would fight their way back to the hideout in the theater.
Oh my God. Jesse.
Hey, Dina.
Oh, hey. You okay?
Nothing a little sleep won't take care of.
We should get inside.
Yeah, okay, come on. Easy. How'd you get past Maria?
I had to sneak out. Friends' problems are my problems. I heard you're sick.
Oh, it's just a stomach thing. Come on. Let's sit you down, huh?
You don't need to do that.
Oh, shut up. So when'd you leave Jackson?
Day after you, there was bad snow when I crossed into Oregon. I've been doing 18-hour stretches for the past 2 weeks.
Ellie would task Jesse with watching over Dina as she headed back out to pursue a lead on one of Abby's friends, Nora, who is rumored to be at the Lake Hill, Seattle hospital. On the way to the hospital, Ellie would run into some more Seraphites, but she would manage to kill them and continue on her way. Eventually, she would reach the hospital.
Don't make a fucking sound. Hands up.
Easy. Easy.
Do you know a girl named Nora?
Sure, yeah.
Where is she?
In the hospital.
Where in the hospital?
Yeah, they're clearing out the upper floors. She's somewhere in there.
That was dumb.
After this, Ellie finds Nora.
Don't scream. Put that shit down. You remember me? Yeah. You remember me.
What do you want?
Abby was here earlier. Where'd she go?
I don't know. You shoot me. The sound will have every soldier come running.
You'll still be dead. Tell me where she went and I'll think about letting you go.
We could have killed you.
Maybe you should have. Or maybe you should have stayed the fuck out of Jackson. Where's Abby?
You still hear his screams?
What?
I hear them every night. Yeah. Yeah, that little bitch got what he deserved.
You fucking...
Ellie chases after Nora and tortures her until she reveals the location of Abby.
Where's Abby?
Your breathing spores. You're her.
You Firefly?
There are no fireflies anymore.
Where's Abby?
I'm fucking dead anyway. Why would I tell you anything?
Because I can make it quick. Or I can make it so much worse.
Think about what he did. How many people are dead because of him?
Last chance.
Nora eventually breaks and reveals the location of the aquarium. After this, Ellie escapes the hospital and returns back to the theater. However, she is somewhat traumatized at the lengths she's gone so far to catch Joel's killer.
I made her talk. It's okay. I don't want to lose you.
After Abby got ready, she would return to the trailers where she left Lev and Yara, and she would find that it's plagued with seraphites. Abby kills them and saves the siblings. She escorts them back to the aquarium, and she is greeted by Alice and Mel, who are a bit hostile at first upon seeing the young seraphites. Abby asks Mel for her help with Yara's arm. Mel gives Abby the bad news that Yara's arm needs to be amputated, or else she will die. Mel informs Abby of the supplies that she needs to save Yara, and Abby realizes that she can find the supplies at the Lake Hill Hospital. Abby and Lev head out to the hospital via a route that Lev knows, which will shorten their travel time. After dealing with many obstacles along the way and realizing that Abby has a fear of heights, the pair eventually make it to Lake Hill Hospital, and Abby heads inside to retrieve the supplies from the hospital. However, Isaac has put out an alert to capture Abby if spotted, and so the WLF arrest her and put her in a room. Eventually, Nora would arrive at the hospital and she would run into Abby.
Hey! Hey! Let me the fuck out! God damn.
You're gonna dislocate your shoulder.
Nora.
Well, never that I see you on Isaac's bad side. You find no one at the aquarium? I talked to Manny.
I need some medical supplies.
Why? What happened to him?
Compartment syndrome. Bashed forearm.
You're not treating him, are you?
Mel. We don't have a lot of time.
Jesus. Most of these supplies have been packed and shipped already.
What?
We haven't cleared out the lower floors yet.
Would they have what I need?
Yeah, probably, but it's rough down there.
After helping her escape, Abby heads down the abandoned lower levels and eventually fights the Rat King, who is in her way of the supplies that she needs. The Rat King is an infected anomaly composed of multiple stalkers, clickers, and a bloater that have been fused together by the Cordyceps fungus. After somehow escaping the Rat King, Abby finds the supply she needs and heads out. Lev informs Abby that the WLF are on high alert and the dual spot a boat and take it back to the aquarium. When they arrive, Mel begins operating on Yara's arm, and after a few hours, Mel comes out and says that the surgery was a success. And Abby realized that she got some sort of pleasure from helping Yara and Lev. She is gaining some sort of redemption, and this is amplified by a dream that she has after she goes to bed, where for the first time in years, she dreams of her father in a positive way. On their third day in Seattle, Ellie would wake up and she would talk to Jesse privately.
She had a rough night. Barely could get her to keep water down.
You should have woken me up.
Is she pregnant?
Yeah?
I get why you came out here. But we gotta take her back. She needs real care and she's not gonna get that.
Yeah, I know. But I can't just leave Tommy. He's out here because of me. Maybe you could take her back.
She's not gonna leave without you. Screw it. Let's get Tommy. This aquarium that girl told you about. Tommy hasn't found Abby yet. We'll post up there until he does.
You're good with leaving Dina by herself?
Her orders.
Okay. Let's go tell her we're leaving then.
I'll just meet you up front.
After agreeing that they needed to get to Tommy and head back to Jackson, the pair would wake up Dina and say goodbye for a little bit. Jesse and Ellie would head towards the aquarium, but they would realize that the streets are heavily flooded, and so they headed down to find a boat to steal from the WLF and reach the aquarium. However, they overhear WLF soldiers talking about a sniper spotted near the marina, and Jesse immediately believes it to be Tommy. He informs Ellie that they should head to the marina rather than the aquarium, but with Ellie being so close to Abby, she disagrees and says that she wants to pursue Abby. Jesse, disappointed, leaves and heads towards the marina to find Tommy. Ellie alone now finds a boat and heads to the aquarium.
How many times has Abby risked her life for you?
She chose this. I'm not fucking going there.
Then don't! Go back.
Fuck you, Owen. Hands up. Where's Abby?
You're that girl from Jackson.
Tell me where she went.
How do we know you won't kill us?
Give her what she wants and we're dead.
You guys can survive this. I just need her.
Bullshit.
You. Come here. Fucking get over here!
Point to where she is on this map. And then you. It better fucking match up.
What are you doing?
She's probably dead anyway.
It is not worth it.
Stop!
We can talk
Back
about
the
it.
fuck up! Point to where she is. Fucking point! Tell me where Abby is. Where the fuck is she?
Whoa. Hey.
It's all right. Come on, let's go. Let's go. It's all right.
The third day for Abby seemed a little bit different. She would wake up and she would hear Yara and Lev arguing about returning to the Seraphite Island for their mother. However, Mel came in and confronted Abby about her recent actions.
What are they fighting about?
Fuck you, Yara. I wouldn't leave you behind.
Lev doesn't want to leave Seattle. Owen invited them to come to Santa Barbara.
That is very Owen. I figured you'd have talked him out of going by now.
Actually, I'm going with them. But not if you come.
What?
He may fall for your little act with these kids, but I don't.
There's nothing to fall for.
Isaac's top scar killer suddenly had a change of heart. Nothing to do with Owen, right?
I haven't always done the right thing.
You're a piece of shit, Abby. You always have been. I'm done with you. You want to do right by these kids? Get out of their lives before you screw them over too.
Abby walks out and is approached by Yara, who tells Abby that Mel is wrong about her and that she in fact is a good person. Yara tells Abby that Lev and her argued over returning to the Seraphites Island to rescue their mother, as Seraphites punished the parents for disobedient children, and Lev was worried about his mom. However, Yara believed that their mother was too far gone, and if they showed up to the island, his own mother would attempt to kill him. Yara tells Abby that she was able to convince Lev to let it go. Before Yara and Abby finish their conversation, Owen comes in and talks to Abby.
I know enough.
Abby, will you stop stealing my stuff, please?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you owned everything in the aquarium.
Yeah, well, my aquarium, my stuff. I'm just kidding. Take whatever you want. You can't.
Have you seen Lev?
Yeah, he was down that hallway. Can I talk to you?
I'll catch up.
She couldn't tell I was joking. I suck with kids.
Yeah.
They really like you, though. So, coming to Santa Barbara, right?
I can't.
Why?
You know why.
We can figure this out.
It's too late.
No, it isn't. Look, I know it's a fucking mess. I know. But we can choose to be happy. Happy. We're allowed to be happy.
You hear that?
When Owen and Abby get to Yara, they realize that Lev has stolen a boat and is headed to the Seraphites Island to see his mother. Abby tells Owen to stay behind with Mel and that she will go with Yara to the marina to get a boat and go after Lev. On their way to the marina, Abby is ambushed by a sniper and she runs into Manny. The pair say hello and Abby asks Manny about borrowing a boat. Manny agrees but asks Abby to help him take care of the sniper first. The two make their way into the restaurant and try to sneak up on the sniper. However, during this, Manny is shot dead and Abby is ambushed by the sniper, who turns out to be Tommy. After this, Abby and Yara get the boat they need and head towards the island. Shortly after they arrive, the WLF launches an attack on the Seraphites Island, and amongst the chaos, Abby and Yara reach Lev, who is inside their home, having killed his mother in self-defense. The two grab Lev and they try to make an escape. However, they are ambushed by the WLF and Isaac.
This way.
Got one!
Abby? Yara! Yara, get up! Yara, please!
We need to move.
Come on! I can't leave her here! Stay back! Drop it! Now!
Holy shit.
It's Abby! Stay back!
Stand down.
Isaac.
What the hell are you doing?
I need you to hear me out.
What's that behind you?
He saved my life.
Move out of the way. We'll deal with you back home.
He's not one of them, please.
Abby, move.
God damn it, he's just a kid!
You have 3 seconds to get away from that scar. 1.
You really gonna shoot me?
2.
I'm not fucking moving.
No! What the fuck?
After Yara's sacrifice, Abby and Lev are able to escape the island, and here Abby consoles Lev about losing his sister. After Abby and Lev return to the aquarium, they realize that something is wrong, and Abby walks in on the corpses of her dear friends.
Abby.
After finding the map on the floor, Abby and Lev make their way to the theater. We find Ellie, Jesse, and Tommy back at the theater with Dina as they conversate about all the events that transpired, and Tommy reassures Ellie that everything will be okay as they prepare to head back to Jackson. Tommy heads out to the main floor, and Ellie and Jesse hear Tommy scream, and they run out there without any cover, and as soon as they open the door, Jesse is shot and killed, and Ellie comes face to face with Abby.
Hands up. Back away from your shit. I said back up!
You're making a big mistake.
Don't fucking turn around. Lev, keep your bow on him. Get on the ground.
You gonna kill me like a coward?
You fucking people. Jesse, stand up! Hands in the air, I shoot this one too.
Don't you do it, Ellie. Get out of here.
Stand up, now!
Don't you fucking dare!
Shut the fuck up! All right?
Stop! Stop!
Toss your weapon. Toss your weapon!
No.
I know why you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me. There is no cure because of me. I am the one that you want. Just let him go.
You killed my friends. We let you both live. And you wasted it.
Wait! Get off of her! Tommy!
Come on.
Stop! She had nothing to do with this. She's pregnant.
Good.
Abby!
Don't ever let me see you again.
After Abby spared their life, Ellie, Dina, and a wounded Tommy pick up Jesse and head back to Jackson. Once they arrive, Ellie promises Tommy that she will kill Abby one day. A few months would go by and Dina would give birth to her and Jesse's son. With Ellie and Dina now being a couple, the two agree to raise JJ together, and they move out of Jackson to a nearby farm to raise the boy. A year after the events in Seattle, Ellie still suffers major PTSD from Joel's death and everything that occurred afterwards. Sometime later, Tommy would visit the farm and tell Ellie that he has a lead on Abby's whereabouts. He also revealed that he and Maria have separated for the time being.
So I've been putting out feelers for months now. And this new guy heard my story. He told me about a woman that he traded with while he was moving through California. Described her as built like an ox, traveling with a kid with scars across his face. He said they're living along this coast in a beach sailboat right here. That's gotta be her.
We're done with that, Sarah.
I'm sorry.
Well, I can't go.
I know.
Reckon it's easy. Forget about her. You sitting all comfy way out here?
Hey.
I'll make her pay.
Tommy.
That's what you said when we got back to Jackson.
Tommy.
What a joke.
After the visit turned unpleasant, Dina tried to comfort Ellie, but Ellie couldn't shake the fact that Joel's killer was still out there. She woke up and grabbed one of Joel's jackets and prepared to follow Tommy's lead in Santa Barbara, California. Dina tried to stop her and threatened Ellie that she would have no home to come back to if she returned, but Ellie determined ignored her and left for Santa Barbara. Meanwhile, Abby and Lev would be in Santa Barbara chasing a lead on those fireflies that Owen mentioned to her months ago, as she was hoping to regroup with them and maybe rebuild all that was lost after Marlene's death. Abby would hear from a radio station that the new fireflies were located on Catalina Island and that they already had over 200 members. Abby and Lev would leave the house and look to make their way to the island. However, they would be ambushed by a vicious group known as the Rattlers. This group would capture Abby and Lev and torture them for weeks and eventually enslave them for months. And after a failed escape attempt, Abby would be punished by death on a stake, where the Rattlers would leave her and Lev until they died. Ellie would make it to Santa Barbara after months of traveling, and she would find Abby and Lev's boat, which had a notebook with coordinates of their last known location. Ellie would traverse the city until she ran into a trap set out by some of those Rattlers that patrolled the area. After Ellie killed the Rattlers, she made it to their compound and eventually found a bunch of prisoners that she let free. She would ask them about Abby and Lev, and they would point her towards the beach. Ellie, wounded and hurt, would head towards the beach and find Abby hanging from a wooden pillar. Ellie was shocked to see Abby reduced to such a weakened version of herself. She would cut down Abby, and Abby would find Lev. She would carry him to a boat near the shore, and Ellie found a boat for herself. Ellie debated on letting them go due to how much torture they went through at the hands of the Rattlers. But Ellie would get a flash of Joel's dead body, and she would quickly turn towards Abby, looking to finally end what started so long ago.
I can't let you leave.
I'm not doing this.
No.
I'm not gonna fight you.
Yes, you will.
He's not a part of this.
You made him a part of this.
Okay.
Go. Just take him.
Upon Ellie's realization that nothing would bring Joe back, she would let Abby go, and Abby presumably would head for Catalina Island, while a broken Ellie would return back to Wyoming and eventually the farm. When Ellie finally arrives back at the farm after months of being gone, she finds the home empty with no sign of Dina or JJ. Only her belongings and Joel's memories sat alone in a room. Ellie sits and thinks about all that has happened since Joel's death and all the bad that occurred, all the lives lost. She tried to play Future Days, the song that Joel dedicated to her so many years ago, but with her finger gone, she can no longer play it, and Ellie thinks of the last conversation that she ever had with Joel on the night before his murder.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay. Dina. Is she your girlfriend?
No. No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. She just, I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her.
So stupid.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
Yeah. I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
I like that.
Okay. I'll see you around.
Yep.
Here, The Last of Us tale comes to an end, at least for now. This story and game is one of deep understanding, and one that disappointed so many fans, but was also loved by many others. I suppose I fall in the disappointed category, but I do love the characters, and this series is total greatness. The Last of Us is one of my favorite games ever, alongside Red Dead Redemption 2 and The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The Last of Us Part 2 is one of the most heart-wrenching and grueling experiences I have ever had in gaming, and I don't think I'll ever feel what I felt when I first played this game. And that alone is a testament to the art that was created here.
I saved her.